How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we're back with another banger. So yeah, today please smash the hell out of that like button and subscribe. And today, man, we're gonna be talking about Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. Shout out to Fight Hub TV on YouTube. They just did an interview with Bernard Hopkins, and he pretty much said that Errol Spence is still green, and that Errol Spence, if he were to fight, Keith Thurman would definitely test him, and test some of those flaws that he has, in Errol Spence. Bernard Hopkins, being a legend and being, one of those type of guys that have paved the way for other fighters as well. Being a great fighter, you know what I'm saying? Definitely a Hall of Fame fighter. But with that being said, he also said that with Errol Spence, still learning. He said that he thinks that he could possibly beat Keith Thurman. But he said he's still green right now, and he says the more fights he gets, the better he'll get, within time. But like I said, it's one of those type of situations where Errol Spence is definitely still young, is what he was saying, and he was just saying that Keith Thurman, he pretty much has to come back, you know what I mean? And Keith Thurman being a world champion right now, in my point of view, I think he's going to definitely need a couple of comebacks right now, and I think after when it's all said and done, man, these guys have to face each other. You know what I mean? There's no way that these guys cannot face each other. It's one of those type of situations where you got the best versus the best. You know what I mean? And you got world champion versus world champion. You know what I mean? And they have to see who's the number one welterweight, you know what I mean? So you got, Terrence Crawford, you got Errol Spence, you got Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, you know what I mean? That's just to name off a few, and, then you got guys like Omar Figueroa that, can't make weight at other weight divisions, so they're at 147, but they're still undefeated. So then you got the Jesse Vargases of the world as well. So, I think, in the next year or two, we'll definitely know who is the elite, 147-pound fighter. But, I'm not sure I agree with, Bernard Hopkins saying Errol Spence is green right now. You know what I mean? Yes, he has flaws, but what boxer doesn't have flaws? You know what I mean? But I would truly like to see those matchups. You know what I mean? I'm not going to pick a winner right now. But I have recently said on my show before that I think right now, at this present second, I think that Errol Spence is the best welterweight in the division. With his size, speed, and power, I think that he's the best. And then, you've got to show me that he's not the best. And so far nobody's has been able to do that. So. Like I said, it'll be a fun and entertaining fight. Keith Thurman, Bernard Hopkins also said that Keith Thurman is very unorthodox. He's like orthodox, you know what I'm saying? And it's one of those type of situations where he said he's a mover, So, with Keith Thurman being a mover, he's saying that can disrupt Errol Spence, you know what I mean? So, we got more to come with these welterweights. Like I said, we got to make this shit happen. I know a lot of guys don't really like what Bernard Hopkins says, good, bad, or in between. But like I said, I listened to it, and it was a pretty fairly good interview. You know what I mean? I don't think he was going too low below the belt. You know what I'm saying? And I truly think that Errol Spence, will show you guys that he is the best welterweight, in the division. But with that being said, you got guys like Danny Garcia. You got guys like, Terrence Crawford. You got guys moving up from 140. Both of those guys I just mentioned moved up from 140. And they're in welterweight now. So we'll be able to see what's going down, man. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. Do you think Bernard Hopkins was going a little bit too hard, or do you think Bernard Hopkins was right dead center? And Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash the hell out of that subscribe button. And until the next time, you guys, peace.